Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. So you're probably wondering, why the heck is your face not in the top right corner like it is in pretty much every one of your other videos? Well, that is because today we'll be taking a look at a graphics mod, I guess if you will. And it was suggested by this amazing person down below. Thank you for your suggestion. Pretty much what we'll be doing is we'll be trying this new pack that introduces a bunch of cool new effects into Garry's Mod. It pretty much upgrades all your weapons, some of the weapon effects, how it reacts when you shoot certain things like the water, or even if you shoot someone in the face. So we're going to see exactly how much of a difference this is, so we're going to do a side-by-side comparison, and we'll see exactly how big of a difference there is in all of these different features. So without further ado, let's get started without any of the features on, just the regular Garry's Mod. Alright guys, so this is what the regular crowbar looks like. Now we're going to see what the new crowbar looks like. This is what the new crowbar looks like. Now, I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try to do like a side-by-side comparison of the two. Just so you guys can kind of get a better idea of what they look like. Next up guys, we have the gravity gun. So we all know what the gravity gun looks like. It's the classic gun that we've been using in Half-Life, in Garry's Mod, you name it. This is what the original looks like. As no surprise, it looks good, but also a little bit outdated. Bam! I give you the new gravity gun, so definitely huge improvement. I can already see that blue on the inside of those little arms that surround the gun. That's definitely a new thing. Those coils down there too. If you guys see those coils underneath the meter on the back of the gun, that's new. It almost looks photorealistic, those coils do. The whole metal gets pretty much a repaint. Really good looking weapon. The glow, I don't know if the glow is any different, but I'm pretty sure that we'll probably notice it later down the line. So definitely a pretty big improvement. Looks much better, much more clean. And now we're on to the fizz gun, guys, for real this time. So the fizz gun looks just like the gravity gun, as you can probably tell, just blue. Now I never noticed, but those coils down there, I don't even know if they're coils, but they look like it. They've actually always been there. It's just that they're much more prominent in the remake, which we'll see right now. So as you guys can see again, here we are. Coils definitely are much more noticeable in the remake. And of course, the cool thing about this is the clean design. Like, it, in some ways, some people probably say that they prefer the original. But what I like about this is, again, that clean design. It looks like almost like someone took a spray paint can or something and they resprayed the whole thing. It looks new. It looks brand new. And look at that button down there. Everything looks just much higher quality, higher res. So definitely a big improvement there. So next up guys, we have the standard pistol. We all know what this pistol is. It's like the first weapon you get in Half-Life and all that stuff. So what I'll do is I'll also shoot, because apparently there's different shooting effects as well. So I'll shoot 3 times with this. And now we're going to get on to the next one. Alright guys, so this is the remade pistol. Again, more of a bold look. Really do like it. Again, it looks pretty much brand new. So we're going to shoot and see if they have any different muzzle effects. And again, I'll try to do some kind of side-by-side stuff. Some kind of awesome stuff like that. To try to show you guys the real differences in detail. So we'll shoot 3 times. So I can already tell it does sound the same, but the effects, like the muzzle flash effects, those may be different. And now we're gonna Alright guys, next up we have the Magnum, and we'll shoot it 3 times. And on to the revamped version. Alright guys, this is the revamped Magnum. It definitely has a bit more of a darker look, I guess. The steel has more of a silvery paint color. Really, really love it. It looks awesome. Way more details, it looks like. So we'll shoot it 3 times. And obviously we'll compare those muzzle flashes. Now on to the next weapon. Alright guys, this is the SMG, and if you guys are wondering why am I choosing the same place to do this all, that way you guys can get a really good look at the comparison, since it'll just be a big jump cut to the new weapons from the old, and then since I'm in the same relative position, you guys can pretty much tell what the differences are much easier. So the SMG will shoot it for 2 seconds. Alright, So, oh, pretty cool echo there. So, obviously the same SMG. Now we'll go to see what the revamped version has to show. Alright guys, so this is the revamped version. So again, pretty much looks like a brand new gun. It has that new paint color. Maybe a bit darker. In fact, I'd say it's a bit lighter, but obviously you'll have to see the comparison. So, take what I say with a grain of salt. So, we'll shoot it for 2 seconds. Alright, on to the next gun. Alright guys, next up is the AR. Classic gun. One of my favorites because of the ball. So, the AR has always looked kind of Scheiße-y, I guess. Is that Scheiße-y isn't a word in German? I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's a word now. I made it one. So, it always looks kind of bad. So, we're going to shoot it for 2 seconds, and then we'll see the revamped version. Hopefully, it does this justice, because, Alright guys, and holy freaking cow. This looks so much better. Not just with the resolution, but the edges seem even sharper. Maybe that's just me, but new paint, really dark, beautiful. The orange really stands out. Way better looking than the last one. And I don't have to look at any kind of comparison to show you guys that. You guys can already see that as well. So shoot for 2 seconds. And we'll also test out the secondary fire, see if there's any difference. I just realized I forgot to do that on the original one. Alright guys, so I forgot to do the alternate fire on this on the original version, so I'll put this before I do the revamped version, but I'm recording this after I did it. So, here's what it looks like. Alright, the classic orangey red ball. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Next up is the shotgun, so we'll shoot it 2 times actually. We'll shoot it 2 times regular and then 1 time with the alternate fire. Alright guys, next up, now we have the revamped version. Really beautiful looking, I can already tell. The top kind of has a different shade of color than the rest of the whole body of the gun, but it looks marvelous. So we're going to shoot 2 times regular, 1 time alternate fire. Alright guys, here we have the crossbow, so we're going to shoot. We'll zoom in. I'm pretty sure that they won't change that because it's just zooming in. We'll shoot with the bolt. And then we'll do a rebound shot. Alright. Alright guys, here's the new crossbow. Looks way more different. Look at this thing. It's wicked. The zoom. Same thing. The bolt looks different. The wood actually has a nice wood grain, almost photorealistic. So we'll shoot once and then we'll do a rebound shot and see what that looks like. Alright guys, next up is grenade. So we're going to shoot it. See what that looks like. And now we're just going to drop it pretty much. See what that looks like. Alright. Alright guys, here's the new grenade. Has a way different design. There's red in there. Like, this is just insane. So we're going to shoot this and see what the explosion looks like. I'm going to assume it looks different, but that's what we're doing this for. Alright. Now we're going to drop it. Alright. Alright guys, here we have the RPG. So classic weapon. Now we're going to shoot it, see what it looks like. Alright, right click. Does nothing. Alright guys, now we have the revamped RPG, so we're going to shoot this and see what it looks like. Alright. Now obviously the camera's not going to look any different, at least I don't know. Maybe it might in third person, but the tool gun may look different. So here's the tool gun. And here's the tool gun in the new version. Now I did miss the SMG alternate fire, but since it is an explosion, I'm going to assume that everything has the same explosive difference. So we'll pretty much just compare that in the grenade section. So now we're going to shoot something and see what the bullet holes look like. Alright guys, so this is what bullet holes look like in the regular game. I'll shoot one there, then I'll shoot one here. So that's what they look like. Now we'll see what they look like in the new version. Alright guys, here's the new version of the gun. So we're going to shoot. And shoot again. Get up close to see if there's any different. I'll have a side-by-side hopefully. Alright guys, and the last thing we'll be taking a look at is splash effects. So pretty much what I mean is hitting the water, shooting people, the blood squirting out, what it looks like, if it's the same. So we'll test that out right now. So obviously we have Odessa to test this, because who else would we want to shoot in this game? So here we go. Alright. And then we'll shoot him. Alright, and now we'll shoot the water and see what that looks like. Alright. Alright guys, same thing as before, but now with the new revamped shotgun. So we're going to shoot Odessa. Okay. And now we're going to shoot the Vortigaunt. Alright, and now we're going to run over here and shoot the water. Alrighty. So that, guys, will pretty much conclude the entire video. Hopefully I went over most of the effects of all the weapons and all the extra effects they have, like the bullet holes, shooting different types of enemies with different blood types, and shooting the water and such like that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that video, and hopefully you guys saw a big difference. And if you did, then you can check out this mod pack down below in the description. If you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, that'll all be down in the description as well. And if you want to leave a suggestion like this video was, then you can suggest something in the comments down below, or just tell me what you thought about the video. And of course, you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, farewell.